Welcome ENC 91 students. This is your professor Michael Bloomingberg, and what we're looking to do in this video is introduce you to the week 2 assignments that are due this week. So as you can see, I'm on our Blackboard page, and from the blue box I'm going to click on weekly assignments and the week 2 folder. I'll adjust the camera just a little bit, so now we are in the week 2 folder. And what I'm going to do is first of all look at the week 2 listings of assignments. This is the place where you always want to start. So it's uploaded as a Word document as well as a PDF file. They are both the same, so I'm just going to click on the PDF file. Don't worry, adjust the camera a little bit, bring it over. And we'll go through very briefly what is due for you this week. Let me just move this over so we can get as much as we can into the camera. Readings this week. This is a big change from week 1. This week we are actually in both of our books. We have The Right Stuff 3rd edition, which is an ebook, and I will show you in a moment how you can access your ebook. And Wes Moore's The Work. We will be doing readings from both of those this week. Regarding the ebook, The Right Stuff, you are reading Chapter 5, The Building Blocks of Essays, pages 83 to 101. And I'm going to show you in a minute how to access the ebook. And in Wes Moore's The Work, you're reading the introduction, Work to Do. With the Roman numeral numbers, you're reading the whole introduction. And you're starting Chapter 1, the lesson of the student, pages 3 through 6. I put an indicator there that you may stop when you reach the break before My American Journey. I also want you to note that these are reading assignments only, and that you should complete these readings before you begin work on any submitted assignments or discussion board assignments. Also new this week, we're really kind of getting things rolling with submitted assignments. You have a submitted assignment this week. It is Activity 5.2, Thesis Practice. It's pages 87 and 88 in the Right Stuff ebook. And I put a note to make sure that you please type and submit the activity as listed in the book. With all parts included, please use complete sentences. You will create your own thesis statements based on the topics given in the exercise. Follow the instructions closely. If you have any questions, we'll talk about it. Certainly you can email me, but also we'll talk in just a moment about a Blackboard discussion thread that is established for questions and comments this week. Note your deadlines for this week. The deadline for the exercise is that it should be posted no later than 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, August 30th. So Sunday, August 30th is the deadline for all assignments to be posted this week. As I scroll down, there are also Blackboard discussion board assignments. We'll take a look at those in a moment, but the first one relates to essay structure, and the second one concerns the reading this week in Wes Moore's The Work. And again, note the deadlines are 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, August the 30th. So you can see that there. We'll look at those in a moment. New this week, but something that we will be working with each week, is a Blackboard discussion class thread. What the purpose of this is just to allow you the opportunity to post any questions or comments related to this week's assignments. I'll check the discussion thread frequently. I'll post as it is appropriate. You as a student are also free to post, and not only if you have a question or comment, but if you want to help others. It's a good way to build community in the class. So you are free to offer advice, give feedback to other students. I would just say if you're not 100% sure, you don't want to give faulty info, but if it's something you feel pretty comfortable with, go ahead and post, and I'll be sure to check that. My writing lab this week, you have Basic Grammar Module 1. This is what you started with week 1 when you registered. All the topics are due by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, August 30th. Now that is only basic grammar, so please note that, the very first module. There are 8 modules, you're just working with the first one to start. I'm going to scroll back up now and I'm going to go to weekly assignments. I might have to readjust the camera a little bit. I go to week 2. And one of the things I want to show you is your ebook. I have actually placed a direct link. It's my Writing Lab Pearson eText. When you click on this link, it will take you directly into the ebook. So let me do that, and I can pull it up, and it is loading now, and I will show you very briefly how to operate your ebook. I might have to readjust the camera just a little bit. You can see that it is loading, and you're getting kind of a big view there, so let me pan out. And so on the corners here, you can see that the ebook is there for you. I'm going to see what I can do to just elevate the camera screen just a little bit, because there are some functions at the top that you're going to want to be able to see. So bear with me. Camera's going to jump just a little bit as we pan out. And hopefully now you're able to see at the top some options. I know the screen's a little bit small here, but basically it's easy to operate. Do you see where it says page at the top? If you just have your keyboard in front of you, for example, this week's reading starts on page 83. I'm just going to type 83 in there, and I'm going to hit enter on my keyboard. And when I do, if I pan out, it will actually take me right to the page where I need to be. So that's how you search it. You just go to the page search box, type in the page you need, and it will directly take you right to that in the ebook. Now I know that ebooks are not always the best in terms of having to read on the computer, but you should note that we went to the ebook as a way to save some money in the class, because if I had you buy the actual book and the code, you would have had to pay a whole lot more for your textbooks and supplies. So that is the ebook, and it's easy to navigate. Up on the corner, all you have to do, you see these page options. It has next page and previous page. If I want to go to 84, I'll just hit next page, and it'll take me right on over to 84. Okay? Sorry for the jumpiness. But that is the ebook. I'm going to move the camera just one more time here and try to be as still with it as possible, because I'll close the ebook at this point. I think you kind of get the idea. Activity 5.2, Thesis Practice Submission, is right here, and it gives you the guidelines and how to submit. Please look in the Start Here tab too if you need help on submitting your thesis assignment. But once you have typed it and saved it, you'll just click on this tab. And once you do, you'll see the directions are posted. And once it is saved, you're just going to go to the Attach File and browse My Computer. And when you do, you'll just select it from your files and attach it. Do not post your assignment to the comment box. There is an Add Comments box. That's just if there's anything in particular you want me to know about the assignment. That's the purpose of that. So I'll go back. Okay. Discussion board this week. We'll very briefly take a look at that. I'll move the camera just a little bit so we can get that in the view. I'm going to scroll down because I'm actually making this video ahead of next week, so you're not seeing them at this very moment, but you should see them now. Essay structure, I'll just cover that one first. It says for this assignment, please review the basic essay structure given in the ebook. That's pages 97 through 98. And I'm just asking you to talk about how familiar you were with this process before reading about it. Do you feel comfortable working with essay structure? And what are some areas in the structure that you feel may present a challenge to you as a writer? And again, the deadline for the discussion board assignments is 11:59 p.m. Sunday, August 30th. On further down, you'll see the second discussion assignment, and actually I guess I went in reverse order here. I guess I should go up. Westmore's The Work is the other discussion assignment this week, and it says in the introduction, what is Westmore talking about when he states that, quote, You find yourself clutching onto your life like it's the only thing that matters because you suddenly realize it is. You start to ask other questions too. For instance, why does my life matter? Why did Moore ask this in the introduction? Why does your life matter? Please answer about the introduction and Moore's question, why does your life matter? And your life does matter, so please find reasons for that. And again, August 30th before midnight is the deadline for that particular assignment. At the very bottom, this is what I was talking about a few minutes ago. This is the week 2 discussion / questions, and you are certainly welcome to use this forum as a way to communicate with me and others in the class if you have any comments or questions about this week's assignments. And again, I will check that as frequently as I can and try to help you out as much as I can regarding that particular forum. Alright guys, removing the camera again. I know it's been a little jumpy here, but let me go back to weekly assignments in the week 2 folder, and we'll look at the My Writing Lab, which is down here. And again, I want to note to you that each week I'll place a direct link to your learning path, just as I've done here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. We'll pull up the learning path. But this is very similar to what we dealt with last week, and I'll readjust the camera just so we get a better view of the modules. And so you're finishing the work that you started this week with basic grammar. So you just click on basic grammar, and again you see the pencil topics there. You do have 11 of those, starting with parts of speech and working all the way on down to prepositions. You need to have all of those completed. And remember the rule too, that you need to do at least 1 recall and 1 apply before you go to your post-test. I put a note that you should review your week 1 video about My Writing Lab if you have any questions about that. You can also post in the discussion forum or send me an email if you prefer. But you have to do a recall and apply in order to do a post-test. If you don't get 80% on your post-test, you need to slow down, go back and do another recall in your second apply. You only have 2 post-tests and the mastery is 80%. So you must get at least answer 8 out of the 10 questions on the post-test to turn your pencils over here into stars. And again, I want to stress all 11 topics are due by 11:59 p.m. Sunday, August 30th. I think that's it, guys. If you have questions, post in the discussion forum or shoot me an email. A lot of work ahead this week. Our momentum's really going to kick into gear. But that being said, there will be more videos in the future, and I wish you the best of luck this week. Take care and bye-bye.